Amongst the Muslims, whoever could be an easier target was tortured. The slaves and the poor were deprived of food and water, some were beaten, and some were tortured brutally. One such slave was Bilal, may Allah be pleased with him.
Say that you reject Muhammad's God.
Ahad, Ahad, there is only one God.
Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him. He opened the box and took out the bag of money. He ran through Mecca to the outskirts. After the first revelation, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, shared what he had been told to the people closest to him. They knew he was speaking the truth and accepted Islam. He told them that there was only one God, Allah, and he had no partners. Amongst the first Muslims were Khadija, Abu Bakr, Zayd, and Ali. May Allah be pleased with them all.
Groups of poor people, a lot of them from the slaves, began coming to the Prophet, peace be upon him, to accept his religion.
People from affluent families also converted. Whoever had a sense of justice was attracted to this religion. Assalamu alaikum to whoever, wherever, and whenever is listening to us. We are glad that you are here. I am Nahar.
And I am Lael. We are the last librarians of the galaxy, but more than that, we're guardians of the most important story ever told.
As people started converting to Islam, a bigger opposition began to grow.
What is this new religion that your nephew is preaching?
I swear it is nothing but foolery. He claims to have received revelations from the sky.
You talk of it as if it is nothing, but his followers seem to increase. I wonder what sorcery this is.
We all know Muhammad has never lied.
Are you implying that what he is saying is the truth? That his religion is better than that of your father and grandfather? Is that all it takes for you to let go of the ways of your fathers? A man spewing some poetry?
The Quraysh felt threatened. They were blinded by their ignorance and tribalism. Most of them failed to see the truth that was right in front of their eyes. Some became sworn enemies of Islam, like Abu Jahl. Some were curious but too embarrassed to admit it. Abu Jahl would sneak up on the Prophet, peace be upon him's house at night to listen to him recite the Quran.
Oh, what fancy words, Abu Sufyan. He must have secretly been a poet all along.
Yes, I agree.
I am glad we are not amongst the fools who believe him.
They made excuses to explain why they were listening to the Quran. For a moment, the revelation stopped. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, feared about his sanity.
I hear that your devil has left you. Or maybe you're just a madman or a sorcerer.
People mocked him. It hurt him even more when there was no further revelation for a while. But Allah was preparing him for the right time.
Angel Jibril, may Allah be pleased with him, visited Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him again. And this time he told him to preach publicly, as were Allah's orders. He gathered his family for a dinner, so that he could invite them all to the religion of Allah. When the feast ended, he said, O sons of Abdul Muttalib, I know of no Arab who has come to his people with a nobler message than mine. I bring you the best of this world and the next. Allah has commanded me to call you to him. Which of you then will help me in this and be my brother?
Everyone was silent, except for 13-year-old Ali, may Allah be pleased with him. The boy that the Prophet, peace be upon him, had raised, stood bravely in front of his family. He said, "O Prophet of God, I will be your helper in this."
Then Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "This is my brother, listen to him and obey him." Abu Talib, the uncle of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also the head of their tribe, began to worry. His brother Abu Lahab was very irritated by his nephew.
O Abu Talib, he asked you to listen and obey your son. Is this what it has come to? We will be the joke of the town.
The elders of Mecca could sense that something big would happen, and their years-old traditions and ways would topple over. Everything about the new religion bothered them.
Gather around. Muhammad has something to say.
He gathered all of Mecca at Mount Safa. He was known to be a very noble and honest person, hence everyone was curious to listen to what he had to say. He asked them, "If I said there is an army right behind this hill, will you believe me?"
We never heard you ever say a lie, Muhammad. We will believe you.
Then he said, "I am just a warner to you of a coming severe punishment. Worship Allah and Allah alone. He has no partners." Abu Lahab was extremely angry and said,
May you be cursed. Is this why you called us here?
The people of Quraysh were so furious that they decided to speak to Abu Talib about it.
Abu Talib, how can you let someone say that it is wrong to worship our idols?
He is instigating the slaves and the youngsters. Our generations will be ruined.
Abu Talib, if you can't stop him yourself, then hand him over to us.
I will speak to him. He is my blood, and only I will take care of this matter.
Very well then. We hope this madness ends soon.
After the council, Abu Talib had no choice but to speak to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Oh, my nephew. You are dear to me, as nobody else. You are my blood, my son. Do not put me in a situation that I cannot bear. Have some mercy on me.
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, replied that he could not leave his message even if they put the sun or the moon in his hands.
I see that nothing can budge your determination. Do what you want, I will never stop you. You have my protection.
The Quraysh gathered again to hear if Abu Talib had managed to make Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, compromise.
My nephew has my protection. Whoever dares to hurt him will face consequences.
He has put a spell on you too, O Abu Talib.
All efforts to make Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, compromise had failed.
Beware. There is a madman, a sorcerer in this city. His words will cast a spell on you, so cover your ears. Do not let them hear his words.
They tried to ridicule him as much as they could. They called him crazy, they called him a fortune teller, they called him a magician or just a poet. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not respond to any of their vile comments. He was resilient and kept preaching just like Allah had ordered him to.
Amongst the Muslims, whoever could be an easier target was tortured. The slaves and the poor were deprived of food and water, some were beaten. and some were tortured brutally. One such slave was Bilal, may Allah be pleased with him.
Say that you reject Muhammad's God.
Ahad, Ahad. There is only one God.
Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him. He opened the box and took out the bag of money. He ran through Mecca to the outskirts. Abu Bakr paid a huge amount to free Bilal. May Allah be pleased with them both. Yasir, may Allah be pleased with him, and his wife Sumayya, may Allah be pleased with her, 2 slaves became the first martyrs in Islam. They were brutally killed by Abu Jahal.
Life in Mecca got harder. Just like some of the earlier prophets, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him's own people became enemies of the religion he preached. First idea of a life out of Mecca began to form in the minds of the early Muslims.
They needed a plan to help overcome these hardships. Let's see what happens in the next part.